Let's talk TV shows, specifically miniseries. These are my 5 favorite miniseries of all time. We're gonna start with One Day on Netflix. I need you to hear me when I say, if you have not watched One Day, you are missing out. I don't know if I've ever cried this much watching a TV show before. It was devastating, but so beautiful at the same time. Leo Woodall specifically, somebody give this man his flowers because that performance was incredible. Every episode of this show takes place on the same day every single year, and you're following these two characters as their lives grow together and then apart again. And it was one of the most real and raw portrayals of human relationships that I have ever watched. I still think about this show, I kid you not, on a daily basis. Mike Flanagan is one of the most talented horror directors out there, and you probably know him from Haunting of Hill House, but my personal favorite miniseries of his is Haunting of Bly Manor. The way that Mike Flanagan can weave horror elements into a beautiful, heartbreaking story is just something that I haven't seen done before. The cinematography was breathtaking, the performances were amazing, and the story is one that has stuck with me for a very long time. Next up, we have a really recent release, which is Adolescence on Netflix. Adolescence is about this young boy who is accused of murdering one of his female classmates. But the really cool thing about this show is that each of the 4 episodes are shot entirely in one take, and it touches on topics that are so important, especially today, and the acting performances from everybody are incredible. Next up, we have Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. When I tell you that Bridgerton is my comfort show, I love it. I love how unique it is, and Queen Charlotte is a spin-off of Bridgerton. It follows Queen Charlotte and her romance with the king, and it was surprisingly maybe the best installment in the Bridgerton universe. The way I was not expecting to cry going into this series, and by the end I was a complete mess, just goes to show how amazing this miniseries was. And then lastly, what is probably the most emotionally impactful miniseries that I have ever watched in my entire life, Baby Reindeer. I knew nothing about this show before watching it. I turned it on and it took me on a ride that I could not have foreseen. The first couple episodes of this one might be a little misleading because it's kind of giving dark comedy. By the time you reach, I think, like episode 4, it takes a turn. It's based on a true story, and I didn't know this the first time I watched it, but Richard Gadd, the guy who plays the main character in this series, is the actual guy that this happened to in real life, and his performance was one of the most harrowing performances I've ever witnessed. Movies, TV shows, miniseries, anything. It was so raw and honest, and I truly was blown away by his acting, and it just makes so much sense why the performance was as emotionally impactful as it was, because he is the one who lived this real experience. Just know before you go into it though that you should probably check the trigger warnings. It is very dark and hard to watch at times. So that is it. Those are the 5 greatest miniseries of all time according to me, and I have impeccable taste in television, okay? So listen to me and watch these. If you haven't yet, you will not regret it.